Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the FanWire podcast. Hey, we are happy that the WNBA fans are tuning in. All of y'all. We're thankful that the Washington Mystics Nation, the Sticks, are in the building. Hey, we're giving you the post-game recap of the Minnesota Lynx versus the Washington Mystics. This was a gritty, tough, hard-fought game that went down to the wire. And guess what? The Washington Mystics pulled it out. And guess where you're going to get all of the great details about this game? From your host, Delano. Hey, your trusted voice for Washington Mystic content. All right, so let's jump onto it. Let's go. All right. So the Washington Mystics, actually, let's do it this way. The Minnesota Lynx jumped out on us early in the first quarter. And I'm going to be honest, it didn't look good, even though I knew that the production of Minnesota would be hard to maintain, but it just didn't look good from the very beginning. But our team has proven this year, the Washington Mystics have proven this year that they will fight to the end. That they have developed that mindset in that way of play. So, hey, we're excited about what our Mystics are doing. All right, so let's see here. The Washington Mystics ended up pulling out a huge victory against the Minnesota Lynx, and the score was 68-64. It was total upset because Minnesota is ranked number 1 in the entire WNBA. And the way that we got the victory was through gritty defense, hustle, right? And some serious late game poise and heroics. All right. So let's see here. So game started off real physical, real tight, and both teams traded buckets back and forth. But when it came down to it, Shakira Austin, the heart and soul of the Washington Mystics, was red hair on fire again tonight. Red hair on fire. So, Shakira Austin is our top performer for the Washington Mystics, dropping 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, while shooting 38% from the field. Over the last several games, Shakira Austin has been killing it. And her field goal percentage has been very high. So today, she didn't hit the field goal percentage as we would love to see. However, hey, she still produced. She still did her thing. So we're excited about what Shakira is doing here. All right, so additionally, we got Alanna Smith from the Minnesota Lynx. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6 block shots, 2 steals, while shooting 52% from the field. All right. That was definitely not what I expected from Alanna Smith in this game. I expected probably like Courtney Williams to have this type of production. But, hey, it is what it is. Alanna Smith definitely spearheaded the run that Minnesota went on at the beginning of the game. She had like 14 points or something like that in the first quarter. So she was pretty much unstoppable. But the Washington Mystics was like, enough is enough. even though being down by so many points in the first quarter, they didn't give up. They didn't stop. They fought back in the first quarter, right? And they ended up actually only being down, I believe, on the first quarter by 2 points. 2 points. So that lets you know that, like, hey, when the Mystics are locked in, ain't but so much can be done, right? And just so you guys know, and gals know, Napheesa Collier was out of this game due to a back injury on the Minnesota Lynx, and on the Washington Mystics side, we were without Brittney Sykes due to a lower leg issue. So the top players for both teams were out. So it's not like people can say, hey, we got the victory because Napheesa didn't play. No. We got the victory because we locked in and we did what we supposed to do. That's what happened. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk more about the key contributors. All right. So Kiki Iriafen was on fire too. Kiki Iriafen had 11 points, 11 rebounds, 1 block, and shot a great field goal percentage for the evening. She could have had even more. She probably could have had about 17 points, but she missed some layups that she should have had. And you know, she's gonna work through it. And these are layups that she normally would have, like normally would get easy. So I don't know if she was just caught up in it, the energy, the adrenaline. I'm not sure, but I'm still happy that Kiki is back into our double club. So she got another double, and yeah, because her goal for this season is to be in the top 5 players with double for the season. So she's doing her thing, and that challenge was given to her by the legend Candace Parker. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Sug Sutton. Sug Sutton had 12 points, along with 4 steals, 4 assists, and she hit some critical buckets late in the game. And when I say she had this team organized, she is developing into a very, very good point guard. It took a few games to get it under control, to get it going. But Sug looked good yesterday, and that was against Courtney Williams. And Courtney Williams is a phenomenal point guard, all-star worthy point guard. So, yeah, these Washington Mystics are going to be all right, and this is only the beginning. Only the beginning. All right. So, regarding the Minnesota Lynx, Jessica Shepard had 12 points, along with 15 rebounds. So she was killing the board. She was playing tough. There were some moments where it got a little chippy. It seemed like it gets chippy every game, no matter who playing. Got a little chippy, and it's okay. Shakira Austin wasn't going for it. She wasn't playing. Nah. But anyway, whatever on that. Let's see here. Yeah, so Courtney Williams had 5 points, along with 9 rebounds and 4 assists. So she hit the boards. They were tough on the boards, but I expected more points from Courtney. And hey, I'm a Mystics fan, so I'm happy she didn't get her points. Ding ding, good job. Good job. All right. So yeah. So those are our key contributors, right? And we are just ecstatic to see our Mystics doing what they do. Because at the end of the day, you know, they came together as a team without their best player, or arguably their best player. Because Shakira Austin is uh is coming in a very, very close second, right? So we got a lot of ball players that are able to do many different things, right? But when it comes to our second half of the game, um, we just turned it up. We turned up the intensity. We turned up the defense, and it was just big play after big play after big play, stop after stop after stop, and you know everybody was still. Even when Minnesota tried to go on a run, we were still the Washington Mystics players were cool, calm, collected, and didn't let the pressure get to them. So I think they just fed off of the energy of each other. They fed off the energy of the crowd. And, when people come here to play us at home, especially in Care First Arena, it's a different animal when fans are involved. Washington forced 19 turnovers and turned those turnovers into 26 points. And that was a huge difference maker in this game. Huge. The Lynx shot 16% from three. And, when you not hitting the three, it's tough for you, especially when a team is turning you over and converting those turnovers into points. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying I am excited. I'm happy for our squad. So let's jump into some of these team stats, because y'all know how we do. We break it down. We break down these team stats so that you all can really get a good bird's eye view of where things went right and where things went wrong. All right, so field goal percentage was dead even, 37% from the field. Both teams could shoot better, but it is what it is, right? 3-point percentage. Minnesota shot again 16%. We shot 38% from the field. So that's very good for the Washington Mystics. Free throw percentage, we got to get better at free throws. This is ridiculous. 75%. And let's see here. They beat us. Well, actually, the Mystics beat the Lynx when it comes to rebounds, 40-39. Very close. But we did get that. We got the assists. We got the steals. They was blocking the crap out of us. So they beat us in that battle. The Lynx beat the Mystics 8-1. And regarding turnovers, again, the Mystics turned over the Lynx without a problem. And that actually helped seal the game, because Sug Sutton was able to steal the ball from Courtney Williams in the last seconds of the game, take it down, get a layup, and seal the victory for us. Fast break, they got out on us 11-6, and points in the paint. The Mystics barely beat the Lynx, but it is what it is. So, of course, this was another sellout at the CareFirst Arena. And we are just happy to see what the Mystics are doing, because this is definitely unexpected. If you put a bet for the Mystics to win over a certain amount of games, you're probably gonna get it. It's probably gonna happen. So it is what it is. You gotta be prepared for the victories. You dig? All right. So it was just it was. Oh, even Lucy also came in and gave a couple good minutes. She looked more comfortable in that guard role. She looked like she wasn't trying to think everything through while playing. She looked good, even though I think she may have missed a layup. And if you're missing layups and you're not a star player, and you might have to come and sit on down. So she got a few good minutes. It could have been better, but I ain't mad at it. So it's just Red on Fire was contesting everything. No easy buckets at all. At all. From all levels. Whether it's Shakira Austin, whether it's Sug Sutton, Kiki Iriafen was beating up, and Sonia Citron. She didn't necessarily, I think she had probably like 9 points or 7 points or something like that. But she played very good defense on multiple players. So it was dope to see that. But all in all, the team pulled it together, got the victory, and was able to send the Minnesota Lynx back home with an L. So we're now sitting at 7-8, and every momentum is a building block. They're just stacking these wins, stacking these good moments in games to build for the future, and maybe even to build for the season. But we'll see. So what's up next? We got a huge road test coming. We're playing against the Las Vegas Aces. And let me ask you this. Do you think that the Washington Mystics can maintain this energy, this drive, this push against the Las Vegas Aces in Vegas? What do you think? Got a few more questions for you. Answer it, and don't forget to answer these questions in the comments. Let us know what you think. All right. What did you think about the clutch win against the Minnesota Lynx? Do you think that when we go to Minnesota in a future date, will they be on get back, or will we be able to punch them in the mouth and get another victory? What do you think? Can Kiki Iriafen keep up this pace along with Sonia Citron to be considered, or actually to win the Rookie of the Year? And also, let Sug Sutton know what you think about her production as a point guard for our Washington Mystics. And yeah, we thank everybody for tuning in, checking out this breakdown, this post-game recap of the Washington Mystics versus the Minnesota Lynx. And again, the Washington Mystics won 68-64. And this victory that a lot of people didn't see coming. So we shocked the league. We shocked some teams. But we didn't shock, the players didn't shock themselves, because they felt and they believed that they could get the victory. Hey, as long as they believe, they can achieve anything. They can do it all. All right, so do this. Take a second, smash the like button, Subscribe to the channel. Make sure after you subscribe that you change your notification, change the little bell to all so that you can be reminded and get notifications of when we're dropping new content, because we always dropping some content. Because what? We are the trusted voice for Washington Mystic content. So yeah, get on board. And also, don't forget to share this video with somebody. Because, hey, especially if you know some Washington Mystic fans, hey, let them know what we're doing over here at the FanWire podcast. Because, you know, we're a few games in, but we got a long season to go. And don't forget to vote for your Washington Mystics. Because, hey, we're going to All-Star. And we got an opportunity to have a few more votes going to some of our favorite players, like Brittney Sykes, Kiki Iriafen, Sonia Citron, Shakira Austin. And you can vote for the rest of the team, too. Do it. Show our Washington Mystics that we love them and that we are fighting for them and we're pushing for them. And let's also do this. Let's talk about what we got coming up. We have a bus trip on Thursday, August the 28th at 7 p.m. We are renting a great bus, a great bus that's going to take us all the way to New York City to see the Washington Mystics take on the Liberty. And this is going to be round trip. We have a package just for the bus. We also have a package for the bus and a 200 level game ticket. So, you know, you decide what you want to do, what works best for you, right? Let's go up there. Let's show our Washington Mystics that we are willing to travel. And then, hey, we want to take over the Barclays Center and show these Liberty fans how we do. Yeah, let's do it. Link in the bio, along with there's going to be also a link regarding voting for our Washington Mystics as well. Y'all have a good one. This is your host, Alanna, on the FanWire podcast, your trusted voice for Washington Mystic content. Just to let you know over here, when we shoot, we score. Y'all take it easy. I'll let y'all on the next.